In the public-facing communities of Rosettenville, South Africa, located south of the city center, survival is written into the skin of the city. Cracks run along the walls of aging buildings, pavements rise and fall under years of neglect, the streets stretch restless and untamed beneath the rhythm of daily movement. Yet, within this weathered landscape, life insists on itself. For the merchants who line these passageways, many having traveled great distances from their homelands,
combien d'années? L'année 20. Ah bon, 20 ans?
Oui. Bon, pendant la guerre, on a fait un business.
Mais pour le âge
ça va baza mikolo déjà bamusu baboti naza na bakoko ya ba
ah oza koko
ça va ben ça va hein nazo débrouiller batu baloba Afrique du Sud eza passe ça va eza passe mais soko ozoluka nzamba kochalo eza te ka Afrique du Sud eza passe yo vandi kaka ozoluka te oloba Afrique du Sud eza passe mais pour na ça va hein ça va pour na lukaka. Et puis, bana nanga basi ba koli bazo epole pe.
Ah bon.
Ça va, na fait du c'est pour nanga. Eza nango bien te ndenge bazo loba mais ça va. Pona luka kanaza mama oyo, hein, ba femme forte eza.
La femme forte, oui.
Oh, toujours luka na taxi bana pe awa. Ba société ba classe, ça va. Bon, pona ba jeune faut batambola kaka.
Ah oui.
Eza te soko ozozwa te faut ba nosala mobu. Te. Nzamba kuchalobo toko beti porte nzamba ufungola ezateke yo beti te nzamba fungola obwakela yo te kaka na shop nanga muke nzamba zopesanga ezosunganga en tout cas ça va na sepeli awa eza Rosettenville shop nanga eza naza na business nanga business nanga
ah direct na Congo RDC
on a mis un tapé pour eye mususu uta ba Malawi ba Zambie nyonso na business faut za la rassurer faut za rassurer ba tu pe ba yeba yo ko la ngana yeba na nanga ata o che photo na o che ni nanga ah mama mete en tout cas on a
se fait
nzamba
maintenant comparé à la vie à Congo nawa
na za mwana Congo na za mboka nanga na Congo nazalaki pe bien eza mboka nanga awa na yeko luka na Congo na yebike so na sali boye na ko comparer te po Congo eza mboka nanga yanga mona yebi ndenge nazalaki na Congo awa ndi nazo luka
so préféré pour Fandawa
bonaza nanu awa na Congo yango te hein
combien d'années je sais
na sali ba 20 quelque
derrière on lobby
na Congo ya te ko eza mboka oyo na tanisi bana na sali ba business makambe bele pe naza mama me na yebi makambe bele na bimara pe na kenda ba Zambie Swaziland ça va pona nga ça va na lingina loba na muno nanga po eza munoko nanga na ko loba na ngete pona madota tone me na loba siko na lingala pona za mwana Congo
na mwana Brazza so lingala eza za famille
ndenge wana lokola yo yepa mama Congo Congo Kinshasa mwana kin il faut na loba na munoko nanga
non merci maman on a business na yo maintenant ils ont les cas bien
business nange yebana nazana ba client nanga na ba sud africain na ba congolais na ya Brazza na ya Kinshasa na ba zambien nazana ba client ba mboka nyonso même ba sud africain loka kalo mama mete you have something going on anga bien aye
maintenant si maintenant par exemple maintenant vous êtes installé et tout message na yo pona ba jeune
batambola bien bana na biso batambola bien mboka oyo soko tamboli bien kozala pe bien soko tamboli bien te okokutana pe nango oyo ebele toomona bamosusu babongi bamosusu mpe kaka boye en tout cas bosambelaka mpe nzambe mpo bino moko bokoka te il faut nzambe azala kati na bino mpo bavi na bino ezala bien surtout bajeune Merci, Nzambazana.
Merci beaucoup. J'ai oublié de te demander. Raison pour l'année au Yen à Afrique du Sud.
Bon, Nayaki, Nayaki du Sud. Papa
ah, papa nayo. Ah, mobile nayo. Ah, papa, oui, papa. Papa. Papa, oza papa.
Naye awa. Nazaki na bana fali pe batanga. Ni na vali na ngati. Na komo débrouiller pe lokola baninga nyonso. Ça va pour nanga. Ça va pour. Mboko eza bien te. Mboko za la business. Soko moni mutaza na business yo. Azokanga te c'est que ça la kaye moi bien. Parce que ça le moi bien te okoka. Pour nanga na suki lo wana merci.
Ah merci beaucoup Massa.
Every uneven pavement is not merely an obstacle. It is a step forward, a quiet defiance, a thrust towards rewriting the language of helplessness.
On va vous demander pourquoi vous êtes venu ici, ça fait combien de temps vous êtes ici, mais comment vous trouvez la vie en Afrique, c'est comparé à la vie au Congo. Oui.
Auparavant, comme j'étais quitté au Congo, la vie c'était un peu bien par rapport à l'Afrique du Sud. Maintenant, on ne peut pas comparer pour la vie, c'est pas facile pour tout le monde. Alors, la vie a changé. Pour le monde entier, la vie a changé. L'Afrique du Sud, c'était pas comme ça auparavant. Pour les problèmes, nous avons ici à l'Afrique du Sud un problème pour les papiers d'abord.
Papiers, oui.
Et si tu pars au Mafés, on ne te donne pas les papiers, on te récupère même les papiers qu'on t'avait donnés auparavant.
C'est que ça maintenant?
Oui.
Ah bon?
Tu mets dans les boxes, ils récupèrent ces papiers-là. Tu n'es pas tu marches comme tu n'es pas respiré dans la vie. Insécurité tout d'abord, on ne travaille même pas, tu fais les business toi-même, tu nourris la famille toi-même. L'argent de la maison, c'est passe.
Avant ça, oui, approche un peu.
Pour payer le loyer. Auparavant, nous étions venus à l'Afrique du Sud, le loyer c'était à Sarène. Un billet de Sarène, c'est l'argent ici. Je peux vous montrer?
Oui.
L'argent que j'ai payé la reine, c'était ça.
C'était Sarène?
C'était Sarène.
Le loyer?
Le loyer. La chambre c'était à Sarène.
Ah bon?
Les œufs, c'était à combien de rentes? Un rente. 6 œufs. Maintenant, la vie dure
maintenant. Pour un carton de 30, c'est combien? 70 rentes.
Mais là, c'est 90 même dans plus de 100 rentes. Si tu pars à PKNP, c'est 100 rentes.
C'est 100 rentes, oui.
C'est trop.
Oui.
Par rapport au auparavant,
oui.
L'insécurité. On n'a pas safe, les voleurs, on vole partout. L'Afrique du Sud, l'insécurité, ça remonte encore les taux. Ce n'est pas comme c'était auparavant. Les voleurs partout. Tu ne peux pas même marcher avec des téléphones dans la rue. Comme je suis ici. J'ai le téléphone, mais je laisse ça à la maison.
Ah bon?
Parce que le téléphone, c'est mon bureau.
Non, si on veut t'appeler, tu vas faire comment?
Je vais venir voir l'appel à la maison. Si je sors, j'ai perdu tout. Parce que j'ai même peur qu'on vole, d'échanger encore les SIM. On ne change plus pas les SIM. Il faut encore mettre notre numéro, pas les SIM swap. Tu vois comme
oui, je vois.
Donc, on n'a pas de service à l'Afrique du Sud. Si on reste, on voit même pour les enfants à l'école, les doudous là, ils ont parti à l'école. Maintenant, c'est nous en janvier les parents. Nous, les étrangers, on n'a pas le droit de faire étudier les enfants à l'Afrique du Sud.
Vos enfants sont maintenant où?
Ils sont toujours là-bas. Parce que nous sommes. Quand on va faire, on est au gouvernement. Si les enfants ne tuent pas, maintenant on commence à payer aussi. Les school fees.
Les school fees, oui.
On paye. Auparavant, on ne payait pas.
Les frais scolaires, avant?
Auparavant, on ne payait pas. Maintenant, en décembre, on a pris même des reports des enfants. Ils ont même confisqué à cause de l'argent.
À cause de l'argent.
Si tu n'as pas l'argent, tu ne vas pas prendre les reports des enfants. Tu vois?
Ah,
c'est mieux, je préfère, je rentre dans mon pays parce que je ne suis pas à l'aise. Le gouvernement cherche la solution pour nous. Il cherche nous la solution.
Maintenant, si tu repartais au Congo, si tu veux, ce serait mieux que rester ici?
Depuis que je suis venue à l'Afrique du Sud, j'ai marié ici, j'ai mis deux mes enfants ici à l'Afrique du Sud. Mon enfant est grade 10 maintenant.
10 ans maintenant?
Non.
Grade 10?
Grade 10.
Grade 10, oui.
J'ai marié ici. Je suis ici 25 ans à l'Afrique.
25 ans en Afrique du Sud?
25 ans, ma chérie. La vie que j'ai pensée ici, j'étais très bien pour le moment. Je suis fatiguée de ce pays.
Donc, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Donc, quand est-ce que l'Afrique du Sud a changé? Ça fait déjà 10 ans?
Depuis lockdown.
Depuis lockdown,
tout, ça ne marche pas. L'argent n'est pas facile. Donc, l'insécurité, ça remonte. Les taux, ça remonte. Donc, on ne peut pas vivre à l'Afrique d'ici sans l'argent.
Donc, tu comptes repartir?
Oui.
Ah bon?
Oui. J'ai déjà pris la décision. J'attends mon enfant finisse seulement l'école, je vais peut-être rentrer dans mon pays.
Le grade 10 cette
il
année?
reste seulement 22 ans.
Oui, oui.
Parce que j'ai marié ici, j'ai mis mon bébé ici, il ne connaît pas le Congo.
Oui, c'est ça aussi. Hein.
C'est ça.
Parce que là, je m'appelle quand j'étais
pour aller là-bas,
c'était pas facile.
Retourner encore parler le français, c'est pas facile.
C'est pas facile. Mais il parle français, j'espère.
Un peu, vite, vite.
Ah non, mais il doit apprendre.
Vite, vite. Non, la fille, il parle très bien le français, mais les garçons, nothing.
Non, mais il faut l'apprendre. Parce qu'il
je l'apprends, mais il ne comprend pas.
Ah, c'est comme, oui, je comprends, oui.
Si je te dis Lingala, le Lingala, quand il va parler Lingala, tu vas rigoler. Hein. Les façons qu'il parle Lingala, ma chérie, tu ne sauras pas les idées. Mais l'Afrique s'est changé tout. C'est mieux que je rentre à mon pays, même ils ont des Koulouna là-bas. Tu es toujours protégé. Mais qu'ici.
Non, si tu ne vas pas au Congo, tu vas faire quoi là-bas? Le même commerce?
Moi, je fais la business. Je suis dans les business. J'ai étudié aussi ici. J'ai fait beaucoup d'études ici à l'Afrique d'ici, dans la marketing.
Oui.
J'ai fait la décoration, j'ai fait les nails, j'ai fait les cheveux. J'ai la main ici, j'ai le travail.
Tu le travail, mais
j'ai fait les parfums aussi.
Oh non,
j'ai la campagne des parfums.
Ah bon?
J'ai étudié ici, j'ai fini ici, j'ai tous mes diplômes ici, l'Afrique d'ici.
Donc l'Afrique d'ici, il y a beaucoup de personnes ici comme toi qui ont étudié, qui savent faire des trucs, mais en fait c'est le gouvernement.
D'accord, aussi d'argent.
L'argent aussi qui ont des choses.
Si j'avais un compagnie qui me donne quelque chose, même dans les campagnes, moi je vais travailler.
Oh là là.
Moi je vais travailler même dans les campagnes. Je suis fière de mon travail.
Wow. Oh, merci maman pour avoir partagé ça.
Ok, merci ma chérie.
Here, the hustle becomes a grammar of dignity. Between the stores and storefronts, laughter carries a strain, but also a warmth. Each glance exchange between neighbors maintains a history. Each greeting echoes with the possibility of a future that recognizes their humanity.
So this is Ms. Rafiat Olayemi, and I would love to interview you. And part of this interview is just to showcase the African stories. And we're currently in South Africa, and I think people have different stories to share and how they're living and how they're adapting. But most importantly, what empowers you the most in this season of your life, and what encourages you?
I would say persistence. Hardworking, and not to give up, because when we came here, it's like you came what's it called, without hope. You know, leaving your home country where there's comfort to try in another place. It's not going to be easy. I came with a child of a year old.
Wow.
And immediately I got here, the same week I got pregnant.
Really?
So life gave me no option now to put one at the back, pregnant, and still work from morning to 10 o'clock at night. We tried, we've seen a lot, disappointments, you know, like you are giving up because of the situation, especially financially. You know, when you are living comfortably in your own way, whereby maybe you are coming from 2-room, self-contained or 3-bedroom flats, but you have no option than to sleep in a corner here in South Africa with a baby.
So which country are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
You're from Nigeria. I'm from Congo, Brazzaville. So these are our brothers and sisters, okay? You're from Nigeria.
Yes.
So what brought you to South Africa?
My husband.
Your husband?
Yeah, he was here a year before me.
Yeah,
then I came to join him. But when I got here, it was not what I was expecting. You know, our mentality from home is that when people stay in abroad, everything is flourishing. Everything should be fine. Like we just coming to pick money. But unfortunately, when I saw his condition on account, I was like, wow, what? Why did they bring me here?
Yes.
So we started the hustling, like we doubled it. Don't forget, I have a baby now, and I got pregnant. So life became more harder. So we need to figure it out. It was running an internet cafe when I came in. I think with the little experience I also had from Nigeria, we introduced some printing business.
Which is this business, right?
Yes, but this is not the first job. We didn't start from here. It was from the internet cafe.
Oh wow!
And by the street experience, as a lady that was, that's an hustler, it's the streets of Joburg, trying to figure out what can I do to better up life. Fortunately, I met a brother doing this kind of business, printing business, and I was like, oh boss, would you like to teach my husband? And he agreed. So I took him there for the knowledge. And when it's become more harder, like now you have the knowledge, how can you buy the machine? How are you going to survive with? Then I was like, okay, there is this customer that came into our shop then. That person was a Muslim. He was saying something about Sansa, like South Africa Muslim Foundation, like they do help. Okay, let me try. I went to them. They did what's it called for us? They call it business entrepreneurship program for 3 months. Then luckily for me, I was shortlisted. Well, lots out of more than 100 of us, the 20 people that passed, I was among them. With the baby at the back. Don't forget. Goodness. I wrote the exam with that baby at the back.
And you said that you were pregnant?
No, I gave birth already.
You gave birth already. Okay.
So with that many baby, I wrote the exam. Unfortunately, I passed. I passed, and now they wanted to fund us. I think it was like 90,000 rand. They said they're going to establish us, the interview, the business plan submitted. Unfortunately, again, they changed the leadership. Boom, another story.
Yes, it feels like we are back in our African country.
Yes. But unfortunately, thank God, from one place to another, we managed to strive. Here we are today. 14 years. 11 years in South Africa and still canteen. Or else if we want to be ungrateful, South Africa has helped us, has changed our life also financially, because at times you just have to give it to whom deserve it. You cannot just say the negative things alone, but with the positive aspect of it. It's like when you go out from your own country, you learn, you go, and you think otherwise. So for now, it's better.
Do you often go back home?
Yes, surely. We definitely want to go back home. Because nothing lasts forever. You understand? And if everybody wants away from home, then what is the future of our own country? You can see now, like the war everywhere, Iran. Then if there is emergency and you have nothing back at home, what are you going to go back to? So definitely there should be a second plan, alternative of going back home.
Yes. I was in Lagos, I think 3 years ago, and I loved it. Because one thing I realized about Nigerians, it's a very, it's a community, right? And I remember I needed help when I was in Randburg, and the Nigerians actually helped me. So one thing I love about just your community is that idea of brotherhood and sisterhood. And how have you found that here? Have you found the same communities? Have you built bigger communities? How's the brotherhood?
You mean with Nigerians or with the...
I think with Nigerians as a community, right, of where you come from. And then also with the local people, yes.
For me, with local people, I think I'm fine. Because you see, when we came here, most of the things that help us also is because they allow you to stay. Don't forget, this is just this is Rosettenville, whereby there are more locals also, like those something where you can say you can hide yourself. So for me, with South Africans, I'm good. I'm good because we have these people from Sanko, EFC, all of them supported us. Like they gave the business to us. That is a trust. That's a big deal. If they can see your phone and they still bring the business to support you, then kudos to them. And for the Nigerian family, we are good also. Like we strive. Just that I'm this kind of person that I want to mind my own business. I want to do my own thing the way I want. So it may not go well with others. So your targets, your focus matters. But with me, the local people,
you're good.
I'm grateful.
I love that.
The Nigerian Association.
I love it so much. So what is your message, to the young people coming into South Africa or living in South Africa as a message of hope for them?
Firstly, I would like to say if you are young and there's no tangible or reasonable things you are coming to do in South Africa, and there should be a rethink.
Yes.
And also they must realize that going abroad is not like automatic. How can I put it? Like it's going to give you automatic
success or wealth. Yes.
It involves hard work, hardworking,
you have to work,
perseverance, and a lot. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you are coming, I won't say you shouldn't come, but just hope that you may and you may not.
Yes.
So you must be prepared.
Yes.
So if you are a medical doctor, chartered accountant, you are a professional, like skilled workers, that you're going to be appreciated and recognized in South Africa, then good.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But if you just want to be on the streets also to get wherever you are going, then you must be prepared.
Yeah.
It's not free.
So you need to have a motivation, you need to have a vision for your life.
And believe. And be able to take
and
the stress.
hope, like you said.
Yes. You understand what I'm saying?
No, thank you so much.
Rome was not built in a day.
Rome was not built in a day.
Yes.
You hear that? I love it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I really appreciate it.
In Rosettenville, people often arrive alone, yet slowly familiarity weaves its threads. One face turns towards another for strength, a nod across the street, a shared joke between customers, a silent understanding that the struggle is collective, even when the burden is carried individually. Community here is an unstained vessel. Each person fights for their own survival, yet they move as part of a larger whole, working for families both near and far, for children whose futures are imagined beyond the boundaries of these streets. Hope, despite everything, remains the driver. From one street corner to the next, men and women tend to their daily trade. Market stalls overflow with vegetables, both local and imported. Racks of pre-loved clothing sway gently in the wind. Barbershops hum with conversations and a steady rhythm of clippers. Hairdressers braid patterns and stories and artistry into each strand. Small kiosks offer quick necessities. Cellular resellers reconnect families across continents. Piece by piece, a mosaic of communal ownership emerges. Yet, this life unfolds against a backdrop of absence. Municipal efforts to maintain these spaces often falter. Infrastructure crumbles slowly under the weight of time and indifference. But still, life continues. For many here, survival is lived hand to mouth. Systemic disparities narrow the path towards economic stability, while bureaucratic barriers complicate the pursuit of citizenship and legal recognition. But failure is not an option. Despite the hardship of life in a foreign land, these streets carry stories from across the continent. Nationals from the Democratic Republic of Congo, Nigeria, Malawi, and many other countries stand along local South Africans, each contributing to the rhythm of this shared space. Together, they keep the oil of resilience burning. Many business owners have lived in South Africa for 15 years or more. They have raised children here, built livelihoods here, invested their labor and their dreams and their time into the fragile architecture of belonging. Yet the path towards legal stability remains uncertain. Within a broader economic system that often places those at the lowest socioeconomic margins under immense pressure, another layer of difficulty persists. The complexities of the country's home affairs system. Reports of bureaucratic delays and systemic unfairness echo in these streets and in these communities. At the same time, movements and narratives that frame migrants as outsiders, voices amplified through campaigns like Operation Dudula, cast shadows across neighborhoods like Rosettenville. These narratives of othering place targets on individuals who, for years, have been striving simply to formalize their place within the society they already help sustain. And yet, the streets remain alive. Because beyond politics and paperwork, beyond headlines and debates, there are human lives unfolding here. Lives that cook meals before sunrise, lives that open shop shutters every morning with quiet determination, lives that believe, perhaps stubbornly, that tomorrow can still be better. As South Africa marks Human Rights Day, these streets invite a deeper reflection. What does it truly mean to belong? What does Ubuntu ask us for? How do we recognize our shared African humanity across borders drawn by history and policy? And ultimately, who gets to decide the meaning of citizenship? Here, in the ordinary rhythm of Rosettenville streets, these questions are not theoretical. They are lived every day.